Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's going on, Habibis? I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Mujahed Kobbe.
And we're the Habibi Bros. Welcome to another episode of the Habibi Power Hour. Jay, I got to say, we are early this week, doing it on a Tuesday. Yet,
right?
Feels.
And we're still able to be late.
Yeah, we're still able to be late. Exactly.
It's amazing how this happens, like all the time. I think we need to have like our alarm set.
Well, not that alarm. That alarm. That's when we need to carry out the plan, right?
Well, of course, but now they have to understand what the plan is,
right?
So when the alarm goes off, well, only the Habibi should know. It's surprise butt sex. Every time the alarm goes off, there should be surprise butt sex happening.
Absolutely.
In the name of jihad.
And especially in the name of jihad. So, Habibis, before we get into it, go hit that like and subscribe button and hit that join button if you haven't already, and join our locals community. We rely on your support to keep us afloat because why, Jay?
For family.
It's for family. So, Project Veritas, they make a lot of big exposés, and honestly, I don't know why they don't. They cause enough ripples, a lot of waves. Yet for some reason, every time like they have a massive drop like they did with Pfizer and this Jordan Tristan Walker, so many people are just like, I
mean, they do that, especially when they were like blocking them off of Twitter, because I think they just got their Twitter account back when Elon took over. And what's the main guy's name too? I forget. From Project Veritas.
Oh, James O'Keefe.
Yeah, O'Keefe. Like he was also banned off of Twitter too recently, and he just got his back as well. But they don't like to report on the things that they expose, because a lot of it goes against the narrative. And also I don't know how I feel about Project Veritas completely, because not a lot of their stuff is really well vetted,
or
and it also comes out that it's not 100% the case on what it was that they're trying to essentially, and especially, and as you know this too, how easy it is and how quick a horny person or horny man or a horny gay man, I think in this case, would lie in order to get laid. I think the premise in getting into it also.
You think? Let's like.
Are you 100% honest on your dates?
Dude, I haven't been on a date with a stranger in like over 16 years.
16 years?
16.
So you've been with. So how many lies did you tell her when you first started dating?
Well, when I asked out my now wife, I said, "You're never going to meet my parents," because she's Jewish.
And then you probably told them, "I'm not that type of Muslim."
Yeah. I had to specifically tell her
that you're not that type of Muslim. And then she comes over and she starts seeing, prawns everywhere, and then you're like, I am that type of Muslim, and then blow
you are up. That, yeah, and I am that type of Muslim. So, I mean, getting back to what we were discussing, I just want to like take a moment and not watch the full thing, but I just want to see. I just want you to see before like James O'Keefe steps in with like his Chris Hansen, like, why don't you take a seat right over there?
Take a seat. Yeah, just take a seat.
Take a seat right over there. I want to actually show what the conversations sounded like, and not everyone's going to be like, oh, clearly he was saying what he wanted to say just to get in the dude's pants. But I just gotta like express my I gotta give props to Project Veritas for going the distance on this one, signing up, signing off some reporter on Grindr. We all know I would have been the best candidate for
absolutely
their position.
All they would have to do is use your Tinder profile too.
Yeah, they need to do
gay.
it.
It's that gay.
It's really the gayest.
It'd probably be banned for being too gay for Grindr.
Yeah, I think they have to like find another app that would accept how gay I am. But in any event, let's just kind of like take a look at how how badly he wanted it. How thirsty was he?
Let's see it.
Pfizer ultimately is thinking about mutating COVID?
Well, that is not what we say to the public. No, don't tell anyone this. You probably don't tell you. Probably don't tell anyone. Okay? We're exploring no. You know how the virus keeps mutating?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we're exploring is why don't we just mutate it ourselves so we could create undeveloped develop new vaccines, right? So we have to do that. If we're going to do that, though, there's a risk of as you could imagine, no one wants to be having a pharma company mutating viruses. It be very controlled to make sure that this virus that you mutate doesn't create something that goes everywhere.
Something crazy.
Is the way that the virus started and moving on. To be honest, it makes no sense if this virus popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
Jay, you know what he kind of reminds me of?
Tell me.
Andrew Tate if he shaved.
Andrew Tate? No.
And mutate.
He has a stronger chin. He has a stronger chin than Andrew Tate.
Oh, okay. So you really are just a carbon copy of Andrew Tate then.
Me? Yeah. I have a chin.
Okay. Just a little bit more.
Meet Jordan.
Okay, we're done. Okay, so for those of you who are keeping score at home,
were we able
Pfizer.
To verify that he worked there?
Here's how. So Pfizer actually responded to the allegations.
Oh, they did. Oh shit!
In a press release on Friday, January 27th, specifically saying, do you want me to read it, or do you want me to just like show it on? I'll read a bit.
No,
of it.
read it. Yeah,
I'll show it on the screen here. Basically, they said allegations have recently been made related to gain of function and directed evolution research at Pfizer, and the company would like to set the record straight. I feel like I got to do some Pakistani accent. Yes,
do it.
Okay. In the ongoing development of the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, Pfizer, or is it Pfizer? It is Pfizer. Pfizer has not conducted gain of function or directed evolution research. Working with collaborators, we have conducted research where the original SARS-CoV-2 virus has been used to express the spike protein from new variants of concern. This work is undertaken once a new variant of concern has been identified by public health authorities. This research provides a way for us to rapidly assess. I think, sir,
asses.
Like
asses.
ice cream, like
ice cream.
Assess the ability of an existing vaccine to induce antibodies that neutralize a newly identified variant of concern. We then make this data available through peer-reviewed scientific journals.
Wait, all of this is a response to, instead of just denying it flat out, they're not like, what are they? I'm not understanding. Are they saying that the research doesn't start until they say that there's a new variant out there, and then they do research?
What they're saying, Jay, is that we don't do research or gain of function research. Now, here's all the gain of function research we've been doing.
That's basically what it's saying.
That's essentially what it's saying.
100%. I mean, that's what I'm taking from this, is that they're not denying it, and then they're explaining that they do research on variants.
It's a classic non-denial denial.
Right.
It really is.
It is, and it's like 2 pages long.
Yeah, I don't even want to read the whole damn thing. It's
and nobody else is doing a follow-up on this. Nobody else is like trying to find this guy and get his side of the story about all of this as well.
This is where it's interesting, because all the follow-up that has been done has not been to flesh out the story and see if like that was actually, like, they don't go to ask this guy his take. What we basically get is this fucking piece of shit Forbes article that says, oh god, it says become a member first and foremost. So don't they know, basically
don't they know you're married to a Jew?
I know, this is terrible. So they said no, Project Veritas video doesn't prove Pfizer is mutating COVID-19. Who is Jordan Tristan Walker? So they're basically running cover for.
It would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if all they said was like, "Who is Justin Tristan Walker?" It was just like a dumb faggot.
Oh god. And I think at this time we're going to go ahead and direct our audience over to Rumble, which is where we're going to carry the rest of the show. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit the link in the description and join us on the Rumble. We're going to head and end the stream, probably because we've already been suspended after Jay said that.
I'm sorry. I thought we were already on only Rumble, because these are the type of jokes that you can only do on Rumble. But at least we gave people on YouTube a taste of what you can find.
That's it. This is a taste of what you get on Rumble. First of all, if you stick with YouTube, you'll probably see us get banned soon enough. But if you come to Rumble, you can see these two retards really get after it.
Yes, sir. So, and also, I'm gonna go get a drink for everybody coming to Rumble.
Yeah, go get that drink. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about how big of faggots we are. Also, we're two retards trying. Actually, I'm gonna save that one for when Jay gets back. But let's go ahead and take a look at the chat, because right now, Jay is being a big time boomer, and if you're over on the locals chat, I see some of them saying what's up. Master Thief says fire Jay, fire Siraj, hire Ben, and then back Sack. So Ben and Spencer Sachs are two interns. Ben is the list turn, so he is the one responsible for managing the list. It's the list of people who post bad tweets, who need their phones taken away. And then Spencer is supposed to produce this show, except he's nowhere to be found. I don't know why we still even have him on board. We should really fire both interns, right, Jay?
Honestly, we basically just do everything ourselves, anyways.
That's
all those jokes in the opening, we wrote them. As
true.
I mean, the genius in it, of course, you would think that we did it.
Yeah, absolutely. But Jay, I let's talk about how big of a like this sting operation. What if like things went really well between Jordan Tristan Walker and the Project Veritas reporter? Like what if the Project Veritas reporter got so deep undercover that he ended up legit proposing and marrying Jordan Tristan Walker, and then like right on his deathbed, basically Jordan Tristan Walker admits that Pfizer was doing gain of function research.
That would be like episode 3 of what's it called? The Last of Us. It would be that dramatic.
Oh, you think so? I haven't actually seen the show yet. I played the game.
Lovers. Oh, I know. I hate what they did in episode 3 in comparison to the game, and Bill in the game compared to Bill in the show. But I feel like we can have a master, and everybody's calling the episode a masterpiece. Of course, they're calling it such a masterpiece and everything. So we have a masterpiece on our hands to write out a movie of a gay guy going deep undercover trying to figure out about Pfizer's what's it called, gain of function research, and it plays out the whole 40 years of their relationship until they're on their deathbeds, and he finally says it,
and then they finally drop the expose like, gotcha, Veritas. It's I don't know where I heard this, but it's so accurate. I want to say I want to give a shout out to Revenge of the Cis, because those guys are hysterical, and I'm pretty sure they're the ones who I think came up with that idea first. But it truly, just to reiterate what they were saying, Royce and Mersh and Virgie and Pessy were talking about how it was like the South Park episode where the cop went undercover and waited until after he had sex with the fraternity members in order to bust them for prostitution. And then like you just see him fart out all of the cum. It's so bad. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually putting eye drops in my eyes. I'm not putting acid in, as Fried Piper would like to insinuate. But
on the chat. Well, no, and he also brings up a good point on the chat as well. He's saying that serial killers usually have 3 names: Jordan, Tristan, Walker.
Yeah, they always do.
They always do.
And it's always 3 names. It's never like a hyphenated name, right?
Right.
Never see it like that.
Habibi.